tracks everywhere. Only the oldest.
These mountains have witnessed the fall of No, disease did, and the climate. Long ago, the sources of the pond still bloomed on these slopes.
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a...
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever...
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in...
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand.
Iorveth has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a human.
Don't forget Sheila and that.
It should be an intro.
Any idea who might have summoned?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyre.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them...
That's easy. He needed a whip.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good...
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're your...
I'll try to enter the city through the cave.
The knights will know I'm wanted. You know the...
I know of a cave nearby. If Radovid has summoned the Order, the city must be full of soldiers. All of them sit, but that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move.
Let's go before we get noticed. medallion's vibrating. I want to see Radovid,
And who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia.
Murderer of... Get him!
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my cave.
How many more can there be?
There's a forested valley on the other side of the city. Once teeming with life. It's now dead. The royal delegations arrived here that way.
I know. That's why we went around. Exactly killed the friends.
As the years went by and the climate turned colder, the Rams had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands where they encountered the first human settlers and their plagues, typhus, dysentery, and pneumonia. The Rams began to fall ill. They tried to save themselves, building an aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canals remained frozen for most of the year. When the
We're in Lockweed.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
Let's go.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now.
Radovid's right to show the witch.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Logbuin's...
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is...
True enough. Not likely to see anyone...
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhard.
If they killed her, you can forget.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bed.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to...
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhardt's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested,
I can think of a quicker way into the dungeon than the sewers.
They'll take your weapons and put you in shackles. Though there is some chance you'll wind up in Philippa's cell.
I'll manage. Wandering through the tunnel.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarter.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwyn.
don't believe you killed...
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty.
I knew we'd...
Not you.
Silgrat doesn't forget.
What do you want?
You won't win this time. All of Eder... Be off! Oh, the fucking shame. Yes?
I guess you're here about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they... Perhaps the prince could get something, but I'm not... Hensel protested, and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him. As a result, we are...
Hensel can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll... The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to make...
I'm not sure.
Just thinking.
What can I do for you?
Do you play dice?
Would you like to join us?
Anyone else I can challenge?
2 mages, but they refuse.
They only play masters.
Sure.
Who would you like?
Congratulations.
Thanks for the...
Careful! You win.
How can I help?
I want to play...
I could use some coin. You've lost. How can I help?
I want to play.
I could use some coin. You've lost. How can I help?
I want to play that.
I could use some. You've won.
Who can I play next?
My apprentice. She's a mere learner in...
Yes.
Let's play that.
Shall we? I've won!
I'll make it tough.
Yes.
Let's
Shall... You fully deserve this.
Who else can I...
The incredible lock.
Sounds arrogant.
Somewhere around the market.
Thanks.
Hey! Welcome.
Special? Ah.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorcery.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden...
You can't just back out. We agreed. We have commit...
You did take an advance on your... And I'm keeping it. Don't you...
Witcher Geralt. A sight... May we speak?
Didn't expect to see you again. Certainly not here.
Lochmuin is...
For scientists to...
We've mounted a small expedition.
What kind of expedition are we...
We have irrefutable evidence at Henna's laboratory.
We need an armed man to protect us from the filth in the sewers.
The details you'll get from our employer.
A sorceress.
I know a thing or two about monsters. And...
I'm sorry, but we cannot
Nice talking to you.
Cynthia! Her name is Cynthia!
What was Hannah doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his 1,000 genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loch Muin. He was particularly interested in the Vrans and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of his laboratory.
You did?
The sorceress did.
But we're the ones who know everything about...
I wrote my dissertation about them. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass...
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's he
Or peculiar interaction?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue... All right, I'm willing to have... Where do we start?
We've gained access to an ancient crypt where mages were laid to rest.
Magic or danger? Take that.
We've broken through in the right spot.
Quiet.
Stand ready. He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't.
I'll make you a deal.
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time
She is alive and well. We decompressed us.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed?
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave...
Cynthia, tell him to shut up.
Silence, Adelbert. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help...
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past.
I could force you to tell.
I don't think so. Will you torture...
We'll come back. How can I get into the mill?
There's one entrance. Beyond it, a long, heavily guarded corridor. You can't hope to sneak in. Renwald map...
Where are you
At the back of the camp. Beneath the...
You're gonna help me free her.
Not likely. You're better off killing me now.
Why are you here?
We suspect Henna's laboratory may contain documents and books that could be useful to...
That wasn't even close to funny. You're lying.
We don't know what's inside. Henna was a talented man, but...
What do you hope to find?
That's confidential. I cannot tell you. Regardless, we need your help. The laboratory... We want to get there through the sewers. But can't...
About that off... Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can.
Yeah.
Are we likely to encounter drowners? Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.